Petri dish. The Petri dish. The Petri dish. This is the Petri dish. The Petri dish. The Petri dish. This is the Petri dish. There's something growing in here, and it's just fuckloads of stability. Oh boy, guys.
Oh boy.
I mean, boy, do we have a whole episode ready for you? I'm already peaking. I've
Anniversary.
got so much. Yep.
Anniversary, right?
This is the third year of of me recording things specifically to this podcast feed. I don't know what else to call it, because technically for 2 years it was something else. But yeah, so this is 3 straight years of podcast for that ass.
For that ass.
The other voice you hear with me today is Dylan Lusk. Chicken Delusk himself.
Reno famous?
Yep, Reno famous. I'm going to say you are at least Reno comedy scene known.
Some people know me, I think. But that's what happens when you show up to like an extremely small scene and they're like, have you done this before? And then you're a rock star, dude.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, this isn't your first time? Thank God.
We don't have to be with you while you learn.
Somebody can do 5+ minutes of a comedy?
Yeah, the plus is a stretch. I write 1 minute a year.
Hey, whether it's 6, 7 minutes, you get a 10-minute spot somewhere, you just do crowd work for just a little bit. You don't even have to just be like, hey, where do you work? Sounds cool. Anyway, I live in Sparks. Like you just gotta.
I did 15 minutes about 4 months ago.
There you go.
It's still, I'm still like fired up from it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I did it, guys.
I'm like, oh man, if I got to do this more often, I could probably do 15
I'd get
minutes.
so locked in eventually. Fuck. Yeah.
But nope, I stick to 4.
Hey, 4 will get you somewhere in 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, probably the same club I'm at.
Yeah, it'll get you almost solid hosting work whenever someone gets snowed out.
Speaking of, I am hosting at the Pioneer Underground Reno Tahoe Comedy Club this weekend for the first time. So, got to write some jokes this week.
A feat I never got to accomplish. So you did it. You're getting there. You're doing it.
You got to just put up with it.
Fuck it. I did for 2 years.
Yeah. I think I'm at like almost exactly 10 months.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can't do it. I don't want to. That's why I was like, hey,
I could put you down.
I was like, oh, I could. I was like, my idea was either I could quit comedy. Like there was 3 options: quit comedy, which
probably that.
God,
is probably the best.
I really wanted to, and then so many people were like, "Oh, you can't," and I was like, "Fuck off, all right." And
then, like, you can't. I drink on Tuesdays.
Exactly. They were just like, but you're my favorite person to see on random Wednesdays, and I'm like, favorite, really?
Yeah. I like you at that show where you guys write your name on a piece of paper and then perform.
So I'm like, all right, well, I can't quit yet. And I was like, do I go back to Wayne? I was like, I really don't want to go back to Wayne because he doesn't think I'm funny, like, at all. Like, he just doesn't. He just doesn't think I can do comedy. I'm like, I get it. But also, I'm not for you. Like,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not like I'm not here for his crowd either. Like,
oh, for sure.
Especially when he's like, this is a big show. I've got a bunch of reserved tables. I'm like, well, I'm going to do awful because this is all like people you schmoozed at the GSR that are going to hate me because I don't do impressions. I'm not going to sing songs in the 4-minute spot I have.
Right.
And I'm probably going to say come a bunch. So
yeah, he hates when people say come.
Yeah, he does.
I actually completely wrote it out of my act. I never say come.
That's good. It's good. It's good to write the come out,
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't think he respected me at all for like 8 months, and then I feel like he finally watched me perform, and then was like, this guy.
He's like, whoa, you do jokes?
He's like, so you're like a comedian, huh?
I fucking hate it.
It's fun. God, it's the best crowd in town. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's the only consistent crowd anywhere, but man.
Yeah, I don't even know what the Laugh Factory's like.
It's fucking. I mean, it's tourists. Like that's all the Laugh Factory is every time, and it's even older crowd.
I imagine the Laugh Factory is like what the GSR show that Wayne does. I imagine it's that for 4 days in a row.
It's that less people.
Okay, Jesus.
Yeah. So
but there's only 9 at that show,
right? But it's
I don't know.
There's maybe there's like a dozen tables at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, so you just go there and you're just like, whoa, it's way shallower than I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone always talks about Lafayette. I don't even think it's like better for me to be there.
I mean, really, it's not better, but you'll get paid. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but I feel like, well, I mostly just know like Pat.
Yeah.
Pat Shillito, is that how you say his name? And I feel like he worked there like once every couple of months.
Yeah, he usually, they tried to have people monthly, but I mean, like they eventually got a bunch of people, so he got to do like once every 2 months.
Yeah, so it's like slightly bigger club or a club that I get to work at every single weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel like I'm sticking with the underground.
God, no. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it anymore. Especially
or
like,
I could quit comedy.
You could.
Yeah.
Or do what I mean, you already tried. You just start your own room and hope they don't pull the rug out from under you.
Or be in a pop punk band.
Hey, that helps.
Hey.
That really does help, because then I don't have to do this as much. I can be like, oh, well, this month when I don't have any shows booked, I'll focus on the band.
Yeah.
You know, like it's fun to pull away every once in a while.
You sound pretty confident about your new room whenever the show hasn't even happened.
Oh, I'm confident because they
because it can't get worse.
Like, yeah, honestly, like, what are they going to do? Take the thing that I didn't have away from me?
Yeah.
Cool. I can stop doing comedy, especially
like, we can't
every
give
week.
everyone free coffee every single time.
Oh yeah, I just like I want to go. I want to make that room. I want to bring in headliners if like eventually like 2 months from now there's like the ability to have shows.
Yeah,
and then I just want to like I don't know, not do showcases.
Yeah, showcases are stupid. It's like be an open mic.
I can't.
You know?
I can't do it anymore. And it's even like I just want like 3 comics a show. 3 comics a show. That's it. Maybe 1 guest set.
Yeah, my show had like 5 at the most.
Yeah,
and they shut it down real fast. So maybe I was wrong.
I don't know. Well, I just think they didn't want comedy. They just
no. I think they were like
they were wishy-washy
this
about
is a nice
it from
guy.
the start.
Yeah.
That's where, like, at least
they were opening a second location, so I feel like they were like, we need every dollar we make
probably
for something else. I actually went in there on Saturday for the first time since like that dreadful email of them canceling my show. And the owner was there, and he kind of like looked at me and kind of like did some other shit. And I was like, oh, he's not going to say anything to me. And then he came over and said hi.
That's good.
So I was like, hey, do you want to do a comedy show at your Sparks location?
Like, hey, you want to? It'll be better for me because it'll be closer.
Yeah.
I
think it's probably the exact same distance.
Yeah.
Because what is that, East 2nd Street or the Legends, like the Outlet Mall?
I feel like the Outlet Mall is like... I guess there's
well,
less
I live
sketchy
like right by 80.
Yeah,
so I can like cruise right on there.
I think mostly it's just like, oh, it's less sketchy if you go this way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, maybe if you go this way, it's not going to get bad ever.
Any street that's like a direction and a number, you're like, oh, what fucking area is this?
Yeah, like I should not be on this
West
block.
9th, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's when you can call out a corner. That's when you know you're not in the right neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. And I feel like the new one's probably like Galleria Avenue or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, once you go around Martin Luther King Jr. Loop.
Oh my god. Anywhere that has Martin Luther King Drive, don't fucking hang out in that area.
Man.
Yeah, that's a real like backhanded thing the government does.
Yeah. It's the same.
Like, let's name the worst street Martin Luther King.
It's the same as giving black people the shortest month. Like it's the same.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. They're just like, all right, and this new area where we're building all of the low income housing, what should we call this one?
Yeah.
What should we do? Yeah, that's fucking... God, city planners are lame.
Yeah, they are. That seems like such a fucking lame job.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I was real bored at work the other day, and I was looking up how to become mayor of Sparks.
Wow. Is there a mayor of Sparks?
There is.
Oh, no shit.
He makes less than I
didn't think it was a real town.
Yeah, it's apparently an actual municipality, and I was like, I want to be mayor of Sparks, and I was like, oh, I don't want to take a pay cut to do more bullshit. I was like, that's how much the mayor gets paid? That's sad.
No shit.
He makes as much as like a teacher.
I mean, what do you got to do to run Sparks?
Just don't be racist.
That's
all you can do is just don't be racist, and you'll probably be fine.
I guess the taco truck will be at this gas station on Fridays.
Yeah, you just got to go into local businesses in a tie and just be like, "Hey, I exist. Sorry. See you later.
Just walk in like, hey guys, my bad.
It's like, oh fuck, are you guys zoned in Sparks? Shit,
like,
man.
oh shit, sorry.
I think I'm your boss. I don't know how this works. Yeah, I don't know how fucking towns exist.
Yeah, I don't even know what a mayor does, to be honest.
They're
like a president.
They just say yes or no.
Small area?
Yeah, it's just, they're just like, oh, do we want to make another school? No, not at all.
Nah, we got plenty.
Yeah, mayors are lame.
Huh. And then there's like a drug problem, and they're just like, oh, geez.
Like, oh, that sounds like a city problem to me.
Yeah. Why don't we call Reno about that one?
Yeah. It's just like, oh, we'll get some county people on it rather than I don't know what to do. I'm just a mayor. Mm-hmm. That would be my move. Be like, whoa, that sounds like it's above my pay grade.
It's just Sparks.
I'm just a mayor. What do you want me to do? All I can do is wear checkerboard patterns and dance around in the street. I don't know why I think of when I think of the mayor.
Foghorn Leghorn.
When I think of the mayor, I think of like the owner of a checks cashing place. Like just like oh,
bail bonds.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you can bring your spare gold and silver to me. Like that's how I think of the mayor. He's just a shitty businessman.
Oh man, Sparks.
So that's my civics
Classic
lesson.
Sparks.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't understand why it's a different town.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
And if anyone's ever seen me on stage,
they know.
I talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to submit to a festival the other day, and I had like a really great video, and I was like, I gotta cut like 5 minutes of local jokes.
Yeah, and you're like, oh fuck, this is it's too
like if this
based.
festival was in Reno, I'd fucking get right in.
But that's the thing is it's always funny to watch comedians that are in that predicament perform out of town because I've seen so many people at the Pioneer and stuff, like they get up there and they start just like doing a joke and then they're like, oh, I live in this city that's next to, and they have to like fucking explain it before they start doing the joke, and it's so funny. I was just like, wow, you came here to do 5 minutes of Sacramento-based material.
Exactly. I lost a contest in Oakland because I was like, I don't know, like my jokes about Reno are kind of good. And everyone was just like, what? There was like 2 people that were from Reno.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Although, one thing that was hilarious happened. I was in Sacramento like maybe 3 weeks ago or something, and I told a joke about Shay's Tavern.
Yes.
But I didn't bring up Shay's. I just said what happened there, and someone in the crowd was like, ha! Shay's?
You were like, oh shit, you got it right.
You're like, I used to live in Reno. It's definitely Shay's. Like, no way.
It's like, what, you talking about cocaine knife fights? Like, yeah, that's definitely Shay's.
Yeah. No, it was about getting laughed at for not doing cocaine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Oh, Shays.
Still haven't done cocaine since I lived here.
Oh, well, we'll go to Shays. It
seems like everyone does.
Well, speaking of, I have a show coming up at Shays.
Hey!
December 20th. Come on out and do cocaine.
All right. I'll film it. You need me to film it, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But like, it's a pop punk show, so like I don't really think there's going to be that much cocaine.
No.
If anything, there's just going to be like
plastic bottle vodka and like a water bottle.
There's going to be like a 19-year-old in the back drinking Popov, you know? Like it's not going to be cool.
Yeah. There's like a 15-year-old girl that's like pretty cool, so she's smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, she's like in the back because her fake ID didn't work.
She's got like a gray, or probably not gray, but like a neon green streak.
What
in
if
her
she
hair?
Does have the gray streak just because she's just like, it makes me look older?
I've seen it. Yeah.
And you're like, it doesn't make you look older because
she's like, so I can buy cigarettes.
Does she have the voice thing for her throat? Just on her stoma?
She just holds her phone to her neck and does the voice.
I feel like if you have a stoma to talk through, no matter what age you are, you can go into bars. Like, you should just be allowed.
Sure.
Be like, you've lived enough life, obviously.
It's like, I know you're not 21, but you need a fucking drink.
Obviously, you have like MS or something. Like, come on in.
I used to work at this bar in Pennsylvania, and I carded this one guy, and he gave me his ID, and it straight up just said he was 19. And I was just like, whatever, man. Fucking have it.
Yeah, you're like, hey,
cool. Like, that's pretty cool. I've never seen this before. He was like real open about it. He's like, hey, I'm underage, but I'd like a drink. I was like, this guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're like, well, you're obviously not a cop because who the fuck would do this?
I'm like, this guy's probably gonna bang my girlfriend or something. This guy's sweet.
I just love that because also if they're gonna review the security footage, all they're gonna see is you checking a guy's ID and then giving him a beer. And there's no problem.
Yeah,
they're just gonna be like, oh, you just can't do math. That's not a problem. You did all the right processes.
Yeah. I used to send in so many, like, 17-year-olds that I went to school with to just use fake IDs. And then, like, the manager would just, like, be like, hey, do you think this one looks all right? And I'd be like, oh, that's Tim. Yeah, no, it looks pretty legit. That's probably real.
Like, well, you can see the little reflector. You just got to catch the light. That's good.
I'd, like, throw another case on. I'm like, I'm going to meet you guys later.
Yeah, I'd be like, just here's one for me.
Yeah.
I never got a fake just because, like, I've never wanted to be older than I am, ever.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting, when I was a child, I was getting carded at movie theaters to prove I was a child and could get the child price.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
You were 7 feet tall?
Yeah. Because I was like a giant 11-year-old, and they're like, are you sure you can get the child price?
Yeah.
And I was like, here's my fucking ID. I'm so sick of this shit.
Why did you have an ID when you were 10 years old?
Military base.
What?
So I had to have my military ID. So
you were in the military when you were 9 years old?
I did 8 years from 6 years old. Retired before high school.
They make you, like, hunt for landmines and shit?
Yeah, they had me because I was too light to set them off, but then I got too big. They had to dishonorably discharge me for being large.
So you just went to the movies because you were bored.
Go there, get carded.
That's wild.
They would salute
You grew up
me.
on a military base?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was shitty because it was what it was is I was
because it was a military base.
Well, it was in Hawaii too.
Like, here's a bunch of sexually frustrated men. That's all I live with.
And it was a decrepit old army base that they had just gifted to the Coast Guard. And by gifted, I mean the army was like, we need better houses. Here, Coast Guard, come live here.
Maybe people would just forget about these guys.
Yeah. And so they were just like, hey, live in these houses. They're like full of lead paint and asbestos.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it was fun times.
Yeah.
And I had to have an ID to live in those houses.
No way.
They had a security guard at the front who was just like, hey.
So there's that 8-foot tall child.
Yeah. I'd just walk in and I'd be like,
I always remember this guy.
Like, after a while, I didn't have to show my ID anymore. He's like, yeah, I know who you are.
No way. What happened during 9/11 when you lived there?
During 9/11, they got rid of the nice security guard and they installed like 19.
Like, we need meaner.
Yeah, so they got like legit like Marines with M16s to like stand guard at the front of the base.
No way.
And,
like someone's gonna walk in.
Yeah,
and terrorist attack
like,
it.
They were like full alert on this base that we didn't really want, and so yeah, I had to like get carded by people who had very large guns.
Weird.
And they only pointed them at me once.
Yeah,
because they thought I was breaking a law.
They're like, you don't look white. What are you doing here?
And it was Hawaii. You didn't have to be white.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I drove by a military base in Hawaii, and it looked pretty strange.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking place because it's supposed to be like its own self-sufficient, like self-contained thing.
Yeah.
It's shitty. I hate
Remember when they
it.
set off that like wrong, like false alarm,
yeah,
like
the missile
bomb thing?
Yeah.
My girlfriend's sister lives in Hawaii, so she like immediately was talking to her, and she was just like, "Nah, I don't believe that."
Like,
what?
He was like, "That's probably
the best approach because it's gonna kill you if it's real."
Yeah, I think
like,
I had the opposite thing where like my sister lives in Hawaii still too, and she was just like she thought she was gonna die straight up for like 15 minutes, and I completely missed all the news because I was at work.
Oh yeah, I didn't find out for a day at least.
and so I was just like, oh, I could have missed my sister dying. It's like I could have missed the beginning of the apocalypse.
You just have like missed calls.
I was just like,
I just want to talk to you.
I am not a good sibling.
Yeah. What island does she live on?
Oahu.
I don't know that one.
It's the good one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was on Kauai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little guy.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I think my rankings would be like I'm gonna put Oahu first.
Yeah.
I'll put Maui after that.
Is Maui? No. What's the one with Honolulu?
That's Oahu. So like that's why they win.
Honolulu sucks though. It looks like.
Well, yeah, half of it does.
Yeah. They're just like, let's put some skyscrapers on this fucking tropical island.
So there's like the downtown fucking like tourist area.
Yeah.
And then like you can drive through the tunnel in the mountain and then get to the place where actual people are.
Ah, okay. Kauai had the fucking Jurassic Park shit though, right?
Oahu had that with Ku'uloa Ranch.
They probably did both of them.
Yeah, they probably have a bunch. Yeah, but they had the log that they hide behind.
Pretty Jurassic Parky.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it definitely felt Jurassic Parky.
Yeah,
but they also had wind talkers on Ku'uloa Ranch.
What is that?
One of those fucking World War II movies about
Saving Private Ryan.
I don't think that,
is that what you meant? You pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, I did. I got every word wrong and missed one of them. I think it was like a Mel Gibson thing.
Oh, Braveheart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
it was that one where he's Scottish and he hates the Jews. It was that World War II movie.
Oh, he hates the Jews in every single movie.
Well, yeah. But...
yeah. Remember he called that cop sugar tits?
No.
Really?
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was a girl.
Okay, so that makes it bad.
But no, didn't he get like a huge DUI or something? Like he got pulled over and he was like wasted and he called the lady cop sugar tits.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I was like, I think I'm going to start saying this.
That's like, if I was getting arrested, I would say that to all the cops. I would just, oh man, can you imagine how angry the cops would be if you were just calling them like sugar tits and honey? Like, listen, honey, I've been there before. And they're gonna be like,
sweetheart, bring that breathalyzer over here.
Don't be too rough with me, darling. I don't like the handcuffs that much.
Yeah, I think I called my girlfriend sugar tits once, and she put a intense stop to it.
Yeah, she was like,
she's like, no,
hard no.
Yeah, I'm like, but what about Mel?
I'm
like, this is a pretty good reference.
She's like, I'm just trying out pet names. I need different ones. You know, I gotta.
I'm like, all right, this one didn't work.
Yeah, all right, no one. Maybe just sugar, maybe just tits.
Hey, tits.
Please just start calling your girlfriend tits.
Tits and ass.
Fuck, that would be... I wonder how hard that would get you hit. You know, like, is it just going to be...
I don't think she would hit me. I think she would be very passive-aggressive for a week, which right. I'd rather just be hit than deal with that.
You're like, just hit me now and I'll stop doing it.
It's like being hit over and over for a week.
Yeah, it's being emotionally hit. No one likes emotional hit.
Yeah, you know, emotional things hurt way more than just like getting hit with a bat or something.
Well, hold on. I don't know. Oh, actually, yeah, no. Sometimes I'm like, if I could have just been hit with a bat and then just like heal up for a month afterwards, rather than just be emotionally in torment for 6 months. Well, taking the bat.
Yeah, but you don't like remember a time where you got hit with a bat and then feel the exact same as soon as you think of it.
Yeah, that's true. I just, I don't know. I'm going to go with the bat.
Nah.
I'm going with the bat every time. You guys heard it here. Hit me with a bat when you see me out in public. Just fucking cat in the hat me from the back.
Just don't hurt his feelings.
Yeah, at this point, I would rather just be physically abused by everyone who knows me than to ever feel pain in my heart again. No, I'm doing fine. I started taking drugs.
Nice. Which ones?
Wellbutrin.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's one of them. It's one of them antidepressants, but not like one of the shitty ones.
Okay.
I guess not shit. Some people need different medication, but they're not SSRIs, which are the serotonin regulating ones.
Those are the ones that you can't come, right?
Yeah. So I didn't want that again.
There's a joke I could tell where I say come.
Yeah. See,
there we go.
But
make sure to do it the first time I host. I'll be like, why are you saying come up there?
I took Lexapro once, and I never have problems having to come, you know.
Yeah.
But it was definitely like, oh yeah, I don't feel anything.
Huh?
I don't like it anymore. Did you ever do any of those not fun drugs?
No, just the fun ones.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to
probably
do it.
should, but
that's what I figured.
Have insurance. So.
You need that. You need that to get drugs, or else you'll be paying like $800 per pill.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, why wouldn't I just buy a couple beers?
Yeah. Fuck, but I don't know. Now I'm on. It's like it's technically an antidepressant somehow. I don't know how it works. Didn't do any of the research yet. I was just like, I'll just start taking them, and if I feel good, then I'll do research afterwards.
Nice.
But just kind of. I don't know. I feel like I can focus, and I still have energy. I like it.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. It's pretty dope, guys. Get mental health drugs if you need them.
Yeah. Get me some too.
Yeah.
Because I probably need them.
Double up. Give Dylan some. He's hurting, guys.
Yeah, just make sure I can keep it on a schedule. But don't give me one Lexapro and then bail. You know,
his girlfriend's always not letting him call her sugar tits. He needs this.
I'm very depressed about it.
I'd be sad too.
Yeah, I feel like I knew a bunch of comics in Ohio that took Lexapro.
Yeah,
and they were kind of funny.
You know? Kind of. If they weren't on them, they'd be way better.
They were funny, and they wouldn't say one word after that's it.
Fuck, I don't know. I hate harping against certain like mental health drugs because they work for some people, but man, SSRIs fucked me, and I couldn't do it.
Really? I don't believe anyone that takes Adderall.
Like, that they need it?
Because everyone's like, oh, I need it. And it's like, yeah, so do I, but I don't have a fucking condition. It would just be a lot better if I could take this every day.
It's super cool.
I would just be real productive.
Right. I mean, that's what the Wellbutrin is for.
It's literally speed.
Because like I'm too ADD apparently. And they were just like, well, we're not going to give you Adderall because you're also sad. So we'll give you Wellbutrin and that'll curb the sadness and give you some energy.
Does Adderall make you sad? I don't think I've ever been like real sad.
I mean, it ramps everything up, you know? So like, I don't know, at least for me, it's like, oh, well, now instead of feeling depressed, I just feel rage. You know, like it wasn't it was a bad mix. But now the Wellbutrin's got me like evened out.
I feel like Adderall always made me like happy about how productive I was being.
Oh, yeah, it was super dope, you know, like you could just...
I'm like, shit, I'm gonna fucking make it, dude.
Yeah, it's just like, I remember like I cleaned a fuckload around here. And I just, like,
you clean shit.
Set a bunch of stuff up. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I was like, but now I feel like I got to do more stuff. But I did everything.
Why can't I clean up my life?
I was like, I did all the things. And now, like, fuck, my toilet started leaking in my room. There's like mushrooms growing out of the floor. And I was like, oh God, I gotta find some sort of drugs to do to get this toilet fixed.
Yeah.
But I don't have the skills. I think I'm just gonna have to actually hire a plumber or something. I hate having to hire a guy. You know.
Just find a plumber that takes Adderall.
Oh, yeah, just trade him drugs.
In and out of here, 25 minutes probably.
Just shows up with a toolbox, slams it over my toilit, and he's like, it's done! And just walks out. Fuck, I only hope.
Do you mind if I clean your kitchen while I'm here?
He's just going to do rails off of my toilet only and then just come and clean the kitchen like I do. I don't do rails off the toilet, guys. It's a joke, especially if the government's listening. Or that fucking cop coffee shop. I'm glad they fucked off.
I'd never heard of that until you were ranting about it.
Yeah,
I still feel like I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I still have no idea what the fuck they're about. They just
I don't like coffee shops.
I like
I'm not gonna go to an open mic tomorrow that's at a coffee shop.
I was like, I love coffee shops, especially ones with comic books, but not ones with cops.
Where is that place?
It's on Moana near like Atlantis and Peppermill area.
Okay, I'll probably just be at Atlantis and Peppermill.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my plan was honestly to just like because I get free buffet at Atlantis on Tuesdays.
What?
So
why?
Because
you're a military kid.
Yeah. No. I wish that was it. Like if they gave me something. No, I just gamble too much.
Oh, okay.
So they're just like, come eat food here and maybe gamble.
Shit. They got a pretty solid buffet though.
They do. I do like that buffet.
Yeah, I can never like make it worth what I spend.
That's
you
gotta
because you go in like with a vengeance,
Cram
and then you're just eating too much shit.
Cram it in. Only do the carving table.
Oh, the carving table's fucking wild. That pastrami, dude.
Yeah. I want prime rib. I want pastrami. Fuck that sausage. More pastrami. They have a make your own pasta station now.
Yeah, I never actually did that because I was like, this is a bad move.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to eat a lot. I'm not about to load up on fettuccine.
Especially because, like, man, if I'm going to eat pasta, I want it to not be buffet pasta, which I know is...
Buffet pasta is probably one of the worst pastas.
Yeah, I'm like...
Other than, still a buffet, but like a pizza buffet.
Oh,
and they have, like
waterlogged noodles.
Ziti.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the worst pasta in the world.
Yeah, I'm like, you give me 5 minutes at my house, I guarantee I can make any better pasta than this buffet.
I learned how to make noodles.
Hell yeah.
So I take pasta pretty seriously whenever I do it, but I don't do it a lot. It takes time.
I need to get a pasta roller because I have fucking...
I got one. I don't live that far.
I've got a fuckload of eggs, from the chicken coop.
Yeah.
And so I got the eggs.
It's all about the eggs, dude.
I love fucking with flour, because I do bread baking mostly.
Flour, salt.
Yeah.
What is it? Salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little sprinkling on there.
Yeah. I've had people like ask, they're like, how do you make these? And I'm like, I don't know, you just put these three things together until it seems like it's noodles.
Yeah, you're like, it was so simple, ancient Italians could do it.
Yeah, my grandma taught me how to do it, and then I was just like, this is pretty fucking easy.
Yeah. I also love, like, because really you can just do it by feel. You don't need a fucking recipe.
Yeah,
like,
you're
literally
just like, this seems like it's dough now.
It's just like you put a fuckload of flour all over your table, you make a little hole and mush some eggs in there until you're like, this eggs is now dough, and then you take that out and wipe all the flour away. Is that easy? Welcome to the recipe corner. It's that easy.
Welcome to Italy.
Yeah, welcome to Italy, kid.
I can only make like
one long noodle.
I've only ever made one, but
he just makes one 20-foot long lasagna.
It's like 2 inches thick.
I want to make like a tube of pasta, like just like full of sauce, like a ravioli that didn't end,
like a big pill or something.
Yeah, I don't know why that's my goal. I just want to make like a fucking pasta tube,
like a mobile pasta.
No, kinda. like a paper towel roll, but of pasta and filled with sauce, like that. I think that'd be good.
Is the paper towel roll there? Or
no, there's no.
It's just in the shape.
The paper towel roll is just the size. The size.
But that's kind of like mobile though. Like people could carry that around.
Yeah, I guess like how they have like the pizza cone.
Yeah, but like way better.
Yeah, but pasta.
Yeah, I really like pasta.
I feel like several Italians just exploded just from us saying all.
Do you have
things.
Several Italian?
Hey, do I have several Italian listeners? Italian listeners, call in at 775-391-0679. Give me the old bobbity boopity or whatever you do. I don't know. I like to be racist to Italians.
I think maybe I'm hosting for Justin Ruppel this weekend.
It's probably something.
I think he's probably Italian, right?
He's
Spanish.
No.
White.
No. Well, that one, but the brown white. What are those? And Armenian? Yeah, that one.
Who the fuck said that?
Oh, it's the ghost.
He's here? Oh my god!
Austin's
just
here.
Come in here.
Yeah, he just wants to yell about Armenians from the living room.
It sounded like he was on the mic though. Like that was good audio.
It was clean.
That was good. You got good setup.
Yeah, I try to set the gains and compressions to the right settings.
Yeah. Hey, Austin's here.
There he is. We'll get that
with
one.
His trash In and Out.
Pasta parties.
I hate In and Out, dude.
Yeah, I was going to ask you like what your thoughts are on it because you're from the East Coast and all, but never mind.
It's so like hyped up.
It's just a burger. It's just.
I mean, it's all fast food.
It's cool that it's like $2.
Yeah,
like it's pretty good for $2. But I don't know. Like I moved here and then me and my girlfriend got drunk and then we went and got it and we were like, this shit's pretty good. And then I just got it sober one night after working at the Pioneer Underground and I was like, this is really awful.
Yeah, you're like, this is just a glob of burger cheese, like right in there.
I'll fuck with Scoopers. You ever fuck with Scoopers?
Yeah,
I haven't.
Scoopers rages, dude. That shit fucking slams.
I always drive by it and I'm like, I should go there, and then I never do because I'm like, I'm trying to be healthy. But then I fucking Uber Eats.
They got really good shakes too because you can mix and match a lot.
Hell yeah!
So I do like a M&M banana.
I do marshmallow Oreo.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I need to go to Scoopers apparently.
And it's up the street, so whenever I'm too stoned, I'm like, at least I can walk here.
Yeah, I'm like, I could fucking walk there.
Yeah. Can't get the Tortas place though.
The Ebenezer.
Tortas Ebenezer?
Yeah, because they close at like 6:30 or something.
Dude, lame.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. I got it once finally.
Good. Was it good?
Great. Yeah.
Man, I gotta try it out then.
But still, it's like, what about when I'm high at
right?
Yeah, like how are they they're not catching anybody coming off of work, which is
no,
weird.
Not at all. They just get like children at lunch.
Yeah. And that's why
makes sense because the school's right there.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of kids that go through that.
They got like a school deal.
Mm-hmm. I think that Philly cheesesteak place is doing it right.
One of those from
they stay open real late.
Oh, I've never fucked with that.
Oh, it's so
really
so
it looks good. I always like stare at the pictures
on
on Pyramid.
Yeah.
On Pyramid.
I can't think of any other cheesesteak place.
It's called Little Philly.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
it's real good. I mean, I haven't been to the brick and mortar location. I've just Uber Eats'd it, but boy, it hits.
Would they have another location?
They have one that's down on
Kitski, right?
Yeah,
that's
down
on
Kitski.
What?
Yeah, pretty close to Atlantis, actually. That's how I saw it.
Fuck the one on Kitski. I don't like that one.
Yeah, no, the one in Sparks is where it's at.
Yeah.
Sparks, motherfucker!
How does that? How does Reno
Sparks
Philly...
with 3 X's.
It's named after Bubba Sparks, actually.
Yep.
He was the first mayor of Sparks, actually. How does the cheesesteaks here rank compared to the ones like in Pennsylvania? Because that's where you're from originally.
I've never been to Philadelphia.
Never fucked to Philly. All right,
I've been to probably like 43 states in the U.S. I never left Pittsburgh and went east.
Yeah, just try to get further and further
And the
away.
only time I did, I just went straight up to like New York and like all the New England shit. So yeah, I've actually never been in.
Just kind of gone around it.
Oh,
yeah,
man. There's like so many
I don't
bands.
know. It's
that
like, what can they do?
Yeah,
It's like that
brown
great,
break. I don't know.
you
It's
know?
just a lot of hype from what
It's
I
just
hear.
like what they're known for, but like
Yeah,
it can't be that crazy.
Kinda like
it's what
the
they're known
In-N-Out
for.
of the East.
But it's
And then there's a bunch of
up,
like racist white dudes that are like really fucking
Yeah, but like if you watch the fucking like Travel Channel things, they're not.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
recipes. They're like, well, we buy steakums in mass and
Yeah.
we put cheese whiz on it from these hoagie rolls.
Yeah.
We probably got at Safeway.
They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It comes off a truck. What do you want?
Yeah, it's fun to get to stand in line and say,
what do you put on it? Cheese whiz?
Yeah, it's fucking
Fuck
cheese
this.
whiz. Like you can make it at home, probably
Yeah.
way better.
It's like, what do people expect from those like shows though? Like, oh, I thought there was like a magical cheesesteak tree they just picked them off of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
That's why I mean, I guess I don't respect Guy Fieri, but like,
Dude,
like,
he was in Reno not too long ago.
Yeah.
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives is solid because he
Dude, that
goes to the
show
places.
slams.
Yeah, he goes to the
Yeah.
places that are like, oh yeah, we make this from our recipe. That's why it's good.
Yeah.
Rather than like the fucking cheesesteak wars that show up on TLC like every year. Like, which one's better? They're
Yeah.
right across the street from each other. Like they get their ingredients from the same fucking truck, probably.
Yeah,
The guy stops off in this one, and then he stops off in the other one,
It's like
and then that's
this one uses pepper.
yeah. Oh, I think I remember the one distinction.
They freshly crushed the pepper.
One uses cheese whiz, the other uses provolone. Like that's it.
Yeah, provolone's probably the winner in that.
No, I like cheese whiz. I like it. I want it real
Yeah,
fake.
I kind of like how trashy it is.
Yeah.
I like American cheese on hamburgers because
Yeah.
it melts better because it's like half plastic or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking slams.
It
dude.
definitely has better flavor to me
Yeah.
in a burger setting.
Oh, for sure. I love fucking diners, drive-ins, and dives though, because those are like the places I like to go to.
Yeah.
Like I love when I hear about a restaurant and I look it up and Google says, "Oh, this place is permanently closed," and they're like still open. Like that's the shit I like.
Yeah, where you're just like, oh, like they lost a lease
Yeah.
and they had to go through like a legal battle for a
Yeah.
year, and then like they're not legally open, but they're open still.
Right? They're open all night. They're like beers are 2 cents.
Yeah.
I'm like, this place fucking rolls. It's like an old lady bartending and cooking food. That's my shit, dude. What's the one place? Ryan's Saloon on Wells.
Saloon. I've never been there.
It's got a big like leprechaun on the fucking side of the
Oh,
building.
isn't that Filthy McNasty's?
No,
No, it's different.
it's Ryan's. That's
Ryan's,
what it
okay.
said.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean,
Ryan's.
I
Come
remember-
on.
I
Come
remember,
on to the podcast and not listen to anyone.
I remember the leprechaun being on a place called Filthy McNasty's.
There's probably multiple leprechauns.
Is
all
Filthy
around.
McNasty still here?
I think so.
I think it's on Wells. I don't know.
I think Filthy McNasty's is on Virginia.
Yeah.
It's like on that corner or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like right at the old tip.
Yeah.
Right at the tip of that.
Oh, the tip.
Right on
Tip,
the- right on
Wells,
the
Vassar, and Virginia.
Right on the old.
Yeah.
Right on the old Virginia.
Cool. Well, we
yeah.
successfully alienated the crowd with
Yeah.
our very fucking
Specific location based. Like, hey, all my listeners in South Dakota.
Yeah, all
fuck
those
you.
Italian dudes are like, fuck this.
Yeah, come on, take that, Italians. Just kidding, Italians. You're my type. Not the dudes, though. Too hairy.
The girls are hairy, too.
Yeah, but they don't like it, so they shave it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Is like that's why you gotta get a girl who's really hairy, because then she gets self-conscious about it and shaves it all off.
Oh, yeah. And if she's not self-conscious about it, you can just casually bring it up all the time.
Be like, whoa, I'm getting so many things in my mouth right now from your beard.
Yeah, just like pull it out.
Yeah.
Like,
buy her some men's deodorant. Like, sending some weak signals her
yeah,
way.
you're like, maybe this will work. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Take that, women. Taking you down a notch.
Yeah,
You're getting too
suck it,
confident.
women.
Take that.
Big fucking deal. You're more privileged than us. White women, at least.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Oh, the cat's back. Oh, cat update.
Oh.
What's up?
Prince.
Oh, this cat fucking rules,
Yeah.
dude.
Just walked right in.
What up?
Hi.
Hi, cat. That is, what is it? Princess Tuna Rosebush Motel, noun in quotations, the Captain Benedict Esquire.
Probably just stick to cat.
Yeah, I call her.
I talk to
I
it.
call her cat.
Call her whatever you want.
Sometimes I call her Tuna Cat.
It's an unclaimed cat.
That's about it. Yeah, I just call her cat most of the time.
I feel like I've seen this cat.
Probably, yeah. It's been fucking around for like the last 2 years.
Cats fucking love my house.
There's some
Like
there's some places in this town where like they're feral like all on like one block and like they have street gangs.
Oh, for sure. They
Yeah.
come over to my spot. Like it was like snowing like right when I moved here, and there were like cat footprints, paw prints, I guess. And you could tell this one cat literally walked from like Prater to specifically go to my house.
Fuck.
Like it was just
Like you were following it like, what the fuck, man?
like the tracks were just like straight to this window. I fucking love this window.
I like that this cat seemed like I've seen this cat out in the cold. Like it lasted the whole last winter.
What
Like
did
it's
I
been
just
here.
touch on
It's
this
got
cat's
it's
back?
got a huge fucking matted lump on its back.
Gross.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get cancer?
I've been shampooing it and brushing it out, but it's a fucking beast. I even hit it with scissors at one
Come
point.
on,
I still
kitty.
didn't
You're
get through
gross, dude. You're gross.
it. I rubbed her down with the shampoo cloth last night.
Oh, actually, the rest of her's cool.
Yeah, it's just-
I just really
that's-
screwed up whenever. I
Yeah,
touched her.
it's a real weird feel.
Well, because that's the part that she wants you to touch because it's itchy as fuck, and I still can't get to it. So I bought a bunch of shit. I got her catnip to calm her down, so I can like brush the lumps out.
touch my tumor. Also, I've got a GoFundMe
Yeah, so I'm
while we're
like,
on the subject.
like that cat is 100% a work in progress right now. She only just started coming to us like within the last week.
No
So
shit.
like this
Like
is
actually walking in comfortably.
Pretty cool
Yeah.
cat, though. I
right.
like it. Yeah.
Like that's like when it finally came up to me, I was like, oh, this cat's chill. Like it,
yeah,
chill as
yeah.
fuck.
I like it. I like it. When I got home today, it was just laying on the couch, and I was like, cool.
Nice.
This cat just likes to get high and watch The Wire.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Austin or the cat?
Yeah,
Both.
Both.
They're the same.
The same person.
It's exactly the same.
You're like, this cat reminds me of somebody.
Just lounging here, not paying bills.
Always wanting me to take its back lumps out.
Yeah.
He's on season 3 of The Wire. Still doesn't understand season 2. But season 2 sucked.
I understand season
Right?
2. It was just it's a change of pace, and I enjoyed it as like a
Season
standalone
2 is
thing.
like definitely the worst season.
I don't think it's the
And
worst.
it's not like awful.
I haven't seen all of the season, but so far I don't
No,
think it's
everything
the worst.
you see from now on will be better.
will be
than
better.
season
Okay,
2, yeah.
you think so?
Sweet.
All right.
It's not. I mean, it's still.
I'm
like
still tempering my expectations.
one of the best TV shows, but like season 2 is just kind of wild. It's fucking all over the
Yeah.
place.
I need to watch The Wire.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch the rest.
then
of the
you'll
seasons.
finally get my joke I make about The Wire.
I feel like I've
Because it's
heard.
not clear if you don't watch the show.
I feel like I've heard so much about The Wire that like at this point when I watch it, I'm gonna have like so much like pressure to enjoy
you're
it.
not gonna like it.
Yeah,
probably.
which is why
Yeah.
I like just haven't.
That's what I mean. I'm still
Made
in it
myself
because
watch it.
I'm still enjoying it. So that's why I'm still invested.
Yeah.
In. I would have probably dropped after the first season
Yeah.
if I didn't like it. Like I did that with Dexter.
First season fucking slams.
It was,
I don't
yeah.
like Dexter. I'm not that into it.
I mean, I watched the first season. Like that was like a tester season, just feeling it
Yeah,
out. I
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it. I like enjoyed it, but then it didn't make me want to go back.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just one of those shows, and it sucks because it's like 9 seasons of that.
Oh, yeah. Where you like
Yeah,
you see
fuck
something
that.
and you're like, well, it has to have something to it if it had this much time, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh no, this fucking.
But they got to
blows.
deliver
Yeah.
in that one season so they can resell it for another set of fucking downs.
Yeah,
another
like-
set
yeah.
of episodes.
That's what The Wire did. They sold their first season, and then they're like, why don't we just chill?
Hell yeah.
And then they probably almost got canceled on the second season. And then they were like, oh, we got to fucking bring it again.
I'm afraid this cat's gonna bite me again. I keep petting her, and I'm like, I get at the back lump.
Yeah, you got to like keep an eye on
She
it.
already bit me once, so I'm like, I'm not trying to pet her, inactively. Like I
I'm
want
trying to pet you, girl. What's her name?
Princess
Oh, that's right.
Princess Tuna Rosebush
Sorry, I
Motel.
totally blanked that all out. 'cause
Noun
it
in
was so
quotations,
dumb.
the Captain Benedict Esquire.
Call it the captain.
Yeah, you can call her the Captain. You can call her Tuna. You can just call her Cat.
I feel like she's Nikki reincarnated.
Probably.
She's got that same
Which-
vibe.
yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like, oh, you just want to
Fat.
bother us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just want to bother us,
She's
breathe
gonna-
too heavy, and eat all my food.
Less clumsy about it because of her size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki was dumb as
Feels
fuck.
so well,
I was driving over here, and then halfway here, I was like, wait, I said I would never do his podcast anymore because of Nikki.
And now she's gone. That dumb fucking dog. She couldn't even back up, so she'd come here and unplug a bunch of shit, and I'd be like, "Get out of here!" And she would turn around and unplug everything even more. And I was like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, she should have got like old age married to Wayne's dog. You ever met Wayne's dog?
No, I never went to his place.
Oh, imagine.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw it.
Imagine
once.
if Nikki was just all brown.
I've seen his dog usually walks it.
Moved just as fast.
Oh, God.
They were the exact same. They probably have like a good life together, you know, like.
Not anymore.
Playing bingo
Just
or whatever.
An old dog couple just sitting on a porch.
Yeah.
On a fucking porch swing.
That's how I want to be in my old age.
Yep.
Fucking an old dog. I had to say it. I had to breathe it out into the world.
I liked it.
It needed to be said.
Yeah. That dog has scared the shit out of me like 12 times at that fucking club. You just walk in a room and you're like, holy shit!
There's the dog here.
He actually brings the dog into the club?
Oh, yeah.
Never seen that.
Which is funny because you're like, you won't even let brown people in here. He doesn't do that. That's a joke.
Yeah, but he does keep the numbers down, just in case.
I should have said he won't let someone bring a bottle of water in.
You should have said he doesn't let brown people bring a bottle of
That's what he means by bottle of water.
He doesn't let brown people bring in anything.
The bottle of water is code
let
for
alone their
folks.
family.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about a club that's never going to book me again anyway, but like...
Why? That's the perfect time to talk shit about it.
No, I already said my piece over the last 3 years on this podcast multiple times. Everyone knows how I feel about that fucking club.
Yeah. Oh, man, this fucking hilarious thing happened around...
Excuse you, all right?
Sorry.
It's another person.
Around Cleveland at the... I don't know where the closest Funny Bone is, but you know, like the Funny Bone comedy clubs. They're like the same company as like Improv and shit. Mm-hmm. And the booker got hacked. So I watched it on Facebook, and so many people were like, I'm finally getting booked by this club. Yes. And then they're just like, I have a computer virus. It was wild.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's
Everyone's
sad.
just like, finally, this club got back to me.
And they're like...
And it's like a weird like Word document that you need like a password and shit for. Yeah.
Fuck.
My buddy that I run theguestspot.net.
Hey!
My buddy that I run that with was like, I got to send you this file. I can't open it, but I got to do these dates. And I like was kind of like skittish about it. And
I don't know.
Then it came out that everyone was just getting viruses.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But I feel like maybe
what a vulnerable group to target.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Out of work comedians.
Yeah.
That's like like why aren't the
like
Russians
that's
on
perfect.
This?
Yeah.
It is. There's so many of them.
But also, what are you going to do? Yeah, you're not going to get money from them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, you can't like get their bank account.
And it's like, what are you going to steal their private information? They're comedians. They're putting everything out there already.
Yeah, what are you going to hack their Facebook to tell a fucking one-liner? Like, who cares?
It's like Bert Kreischer put his bruised ball sack on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, it was when I forgot whose nudes got leaked, or like they were being like,
they were being
distorted. I think it was
Whitney Cummings. Yeah. And so everyone was just like, "Here's my embarrassing."
It was like a bit of a nipple.
Yeah, I mean that much.
Yeah, so then Bert Kreischer put his balls on Twitter. So it's just like
I can't stand that guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He was just here, right? He was in Reno,
and apparently like Wayne and Sammy like went and partied with him or something.
Yeah, I saw that. That sounds annoying.
Yeah, I feel
What's he
like
doing? Fucking laughing and crying at his own jokes.
Yes, I'm assuming he went to the bar. Everyone bought him shots, and he just did the machine again, shirtless, hugging people.
I know.
He would just whisper different parts of the story in their ear.
Stretched the machine out to an hour? Is that why he's touring?
Actually, from what I heard, basically, like he did the machine story, but he kept stopping in the middle to do like
to cry,
do a little fucking.
He's got to do some new stuff every once in a while.
Right.
Just put that in the middle of the machine story.
Didn't he like steal a bunch of money from a charity?
He's fine, but he's fine, but I just think he's so painfully unfunny.
I thought his last special was okay though.
I don't remember.
We watched it together.
We did, but I was way too high.
Oh yeah, you
His
were.
Netflix one.
That's right. Yeah.
So like, I really enjoyed it because I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. That makes sense.
So I was like, that's fine. I was like, it was a fine special. Why? Yeah. I don't have any memory of it. I just remember smiling a lot. So cool.
If you tell me you don't actually like Buster Scruggs because you're so high.
I watched that one like 4 times. I still don't know if I enjoy it.
Really?
Were you high all 4 times?
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe maybe it's not your cup of tea then.
No, because I mean I did the same thing with the Killer Mike show.
Oh, you tried watching it again?
Yeah.
Not high?
Yeah.
That's like a
It's
Vice
still, and
show,
it's
isn't
still
it?
great. Yeah, it's still great.
Yeah.
All
'Cause
Vice
it's dumb
shows
as
are
shit.
bad. Yeah.
It's like half gritty realism and half sketch show.
Yeah.
Kind of
Right in the same time. Yeah.
All like Vice shows are just like, oh, we're playing old Nintendo games, but we're on ayahuasca. Yeah. And like that's it. Like,
Like,
so
we're gonna
fucking stupid.
look for this cursed cabinet that.
But we're gonna be on ayahuasca.
every time. We're gonna find this honeybee that also gets you high. We're also gonna do ayahuasca.
On ayahuasca.
Yeah, we have to. It's required by it. You have to sign up. Your interview, they make you take ayahuasca before the interview just to see if you survive.
And they're just like, this guy seems weird.
I'd like to be in a program like that. Like, how does ayahuasca affect you in the workplace?
You shit your pants immediately.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't here at Vice.
Fuck.
They did have a cool show about Japanese wrestling that I never actually watched.
Ooh.
But like the idea of it, like I love Japanese wrestling, so like I was like real stoked about it.
That's what they say in Japan.
Good.
New Japan. New Japan. And
Now this
what's
was
the one?
this was FMW.
Oh, so it's like
which
the
is Frontier Motion.
So it's super
whatever.
the ultra deathmatch style.
Yeah, no, it's the ones where they have like bombs in the ring and
Yeah,
shit.
they explode barbed wire tables.
Hitting each other with halogen lights as a warm up.
Yeah, it's
that's
fucking
crazy.
awesome. I feel like you guys are making fun of it, but it's
No, I'm
awesome.
not. I've seen,
I know.
It's hard to watch for me to watch.
I just want you to know I don't feel the way you do.
I just
No, I enjoy wrestling, but that's the style. Like, it's just a little hard for me to watch sometimes.
I like it because
cool,
I feel
dude.
like that's what wrestling should be. I'm
Yeah.
Then you should watch it.
I'm like, I don't want to watch gymnastics.
They're
so
like
much.
all on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's usually like
So one dude,
Unathletic guys who do
Ayatashi Onita or something. Onita's the fucking man, dude.
Onita?
He fucking slams.
Is there one guy who like literally like just smokes to like in his entrance? He's just like walking to the ring smoking.
Oh, that's the
like,
that's the
sweating.
Sandman, right?
Oh, but there's
From
a Japan-
ECW,
but
and
there's
he's
a
drinking
Japanese
beer the whole time?
There's a Japanese version of it. There's
Oh.
They
like
call
dude.
him.
I don't think I know
the
that.
Japanese Sandman.
They call him the
Japan presents
The Sandman.
ECW's The Sandman.
Honestly, if I'm going to start watching Japanese shit on YouTube, I'm just going to end up watching fucking Gaki. Yeah.
Talon, yeah.
Just gonna watch them
That's
again.
dumb. That's
I
dumb.
love that shit.
By hell.
BJW is the other one.
Is that really
I think
another
it's like Big Japan Wrestling. That's
Oh.
Big Japan. Cool too.
I
DDT.
I thought that was a mix
Yeah.
of BBWs and blowjob videos mixed together. Just BJW.
Yeah, it's just fat girls blowing dudes.
That's my favorite kind of wrestling. That's the kind of wrestling I want to get into.
There's a real. All right, if you're gonna do it, you should watch. It's Terry Funk. Who's
Already into it.
My
Yeah.
favorite wrestler in the world. I met him once. I also pretend he's my dad sometimes. And Cactus Jack, and they're in a barbed wire exploding. There's
Like the turnbuckles
there's
explode?
C4s
Yeah.
on the ropes.
Fuck.
So when you throw someone into the barbed wire ropes, it explodes.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ.
It's probably the best wrestling match that's ever happened.
Wait, are the ropes barbed wire? Am I
Yeah.
saying that? Yeah. And I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but it's like because there's like 4 sets of ropes
Mm-hmm.
and like a square, you know. So 2 of them are just normal,
Regular
laid
ropes.
back barbed wire ropes, but then the other 2 have C4 explosives.
Jesus. You said Terry Funk and Cactus Jack?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to watch that right after this.
I love
We're going to
Terry.
immediately go put it on after
I
we get
know.
done with this. I'm so excited about that.
I was like, I don't know if you guys are taking me seriously, but like we're gonna watch.
Oh,
it.
No, I'm a closeted wrestling
Yeah.
fan in this house. I don't bring it up because Bobby's such into musicals and stuff, so I try to
Oh,
play it low,
yeah.
just so I'm not overwhelmed
Yeah,
with having to explain why.
Bobby's just watching Rent,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it goes.
but it's just a passive aggressive way to get
I have-
you to pay your rent.
I have shown some very funny like wrestling.
He's like, "What have you
promos.
heard about this? It's called Rent. What is this?"
That's how I found out about Starlight
I
Express.
bombed. Dude,
Hell
there.
yeah, Starlight Express.
I don't want to watch it. Just like the description and like the first musical.
I don't even know what it is. Really.
It's,
I've heard of it.
It's
but
Andrew Lloyd Webber. So basically, you know how Cats
dumb.
has cats? Starlight Express is trains.
It's just cats.
Starlight
sentient
Express has
trains.
Starlight Expresses.
Yeah, they are trains. They rollerblade the whole time.
And they do the little.
They do this?
They do like an arm thing, which makes
do
it look
this
like they're
everywhere.
locomotives. You know, like how the
It's so fucking stupid.
like the bar
So
on the
it's-
train wheels goes.
How does it compare to Polar Express?
Way better.
Yeah, it is a
10
lot
out of
better.
10.
I think it's actually better than Polar Express.
How many
Mainly
Tom
because
Hankses?
there's no creepy CGI Tom Hanks.
Honestly, if they could just make a whole movie
Is
of
that
only
a
that,
CGI
though.
Tom Hanks in that?
Yeah, it's all like mocap,
Multiple
I think.
CGI Tom
What?
Hankses. Sometimes Jim Hanks. Since they're exactly
you can't tell the
same.
Oh,
difference.
that guy's a creep, right?
I don't know. No,
Jim Henson. That's
yeah,
what I'm
Jim
thinking of.
Henson's a
Yeah,
creep.
yeah.
Fuck you, Jim Henson.
Fucking
Grown
Dead
loser.
motherfucker.
Fucking loser. You'd
Piece
think
of
anyone
shit.
would call you out on a podcast that gets 10 listeners.
Yeah. An
Joke's
adult.
on you.
Yeah, Jim Henson, you fucking dick. Take that. This is my official stance. 3 years in, Jim Henson, fuck you.
Is he alive?
No, he's been dead for like 40
Dead for a
years.
while.
Oh, man.
Like since the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
Is Walt Disney alive?
Nope.
Yes, he is.
Well, in the hearts and minds of
Actively
children all over the
actively
world.
doing gigs around Reno sometimes.
Really? Huh.
Dumb.
Trying to
Wait,
work in
but
another
is
plug?
he alive?
No.
Okay.
Well, wait, maybe. I
His
don't
brain.
know.
Well, his brain is in a jar.
There's conspiracy. Yeah,
He's
frozen.
each and every one of us, but is he alive?
His stem cells were distilled down.
There's someone who's like similar to that I can't think of who is alive. Like a old movie dude or created a network like that, and I can't think of it.
Ted Bundy.
Which is great podcasting.
Ted Turner.
Ted Bundy's is Ted Bundy alive?
No, I don't think so. He got executed, didn't he?
Probably,
Did he, or
yeah.
is he just still waiting to get it?
Hey, murder people. Fuck up this podcast with your weird fetish.
Yeah.
Call in at 775-391-0679. I don't even know if that number's still active. I'm going to keep saying it because I have it memorized.
When's the last time you even
I
checked
loved.
that?
I loved.
there's no need to check it. It doesn't have anything in it.
Take it easy.
I loved whenever all the Louis C.K. shit happened, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, fuck him! I don't want to see his comedy anymore." And then the Ted Bundy documentary came out, and a bunch of chicks are like, "I don't know, he's pretty hot." It's like you can't even admit you liked Louis C.K. in the meantime, but
That's
this
so
serial
fucking
killer,
crazy.
you think he's sexy?
It's because they know that now he can't get tickets to his shows sold.
Yeah.
They can only make him jail rich. I don't know how using someone's likeness works really.
Yeah, I don't know either. I saw Louis C.K. in New York last summer.
Yeah.
Did he murder anyone?
No,
Well,
just the whole crowd.
Then I don't like him. He didn't kill anyone in a serial fashion.
Dude, he did fucking great. It was awesome.
I'd hope so.
There's a lot
fucking
of videos
professional.
online of him fucking coming out because it was a big surprise.
I don't know that. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Wait, you bought tickets to a show you didn't know Louis was doing?
It was a whole festival, the Skankfest.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
But I feel like I kind of thought Louis might show up the whole time. And then I was sitting next to some strangers just watching this other showcase, which had Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane and Robert Kelly, Michael Che, a bunch of fucking killers.
All the people that would be hanging out with Louis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there watching, I think it was Robert Kelly, or it might have been Nate Bargatze. But I was just sitting there watching him perform, and this guy next to me was slapped me and was just like, "Yo, I think Louis C.K. just peeked his head out of the curtain." I was like, "No way." And I grabbed my phone to tell my friends that I was at the festival with, and this guy came over and screamed at me for having my phone. He's like, "Not now. You're not allowed to have this fucking phone out right now." And I was like,
Oh.
sounds like Louis C.K. is here.
Yep. Fuck. I don't know. I think I just don't like any other comedian. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It is true.
Because I'm like, oh, I don't have an opinion about Louis because that will never matter to me.
I mean, look at the crowd you associate with. Man, we suck.
Yeah.
No, that's the comedy I like.
I don't like
that's-
Bert Kreischer.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's okay to not like some comics.
I don't like Bert Kreischer because that will never matter to me.
Yeah.
Me and him
I
will
don't
never
like-
have anything in common.
Yeah.
There's a lot
He's
of
honestly the only comedian I can think of at the moment that I don't.
There's a lot of comedy though that's really just I get why it's
Yeah.
funny, but it's not for me.
Who's that chick? Aparna or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Charla?
Yeah, I don't know. I get
not-
I
not
get
about
it.
it?
I get why people like
I
it.
think you
but I'm
mean
just
Dennis
this is my
Miller.
thing. Yeah.
Is that Sam's joke?
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Part of the Charlotte and Dennis Miller are the
forget how
same
it-
person.
I forget how it goes, but
Hannah Gatsby, I'm not into.
I don't know.
Which one is she?
She's the one who did Nanette.
Oh,
She's
I
Nanette.
She does TED Talks.
yeah. I don't know why.
I didn't actually finish watching Nanette. That's
It's exactly what you think it's going to be.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like
I watched like 10 minutes of it.
It's
and I was
got
like,
a whole,
well,
like-
I formed my opinion.
It's like it's just a one-woman show. Like I think like half of it's because like, oh, she's foreign, and this is how they like British comedians. I don't like most of them because I'm like, oh, this
it's all,
had
like,
to be
theme
yeah, it
hours
had to
and
be
shit.
an art
Yeah,
piece.
yeah.
It's a different thing. Yeah.
Like it had to be a whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
And that's
they
why-
always have like a callback, and then they'll like bow and get like
Yeah.
a stand.
And that's what gets me about like the New York comics right now that are all kind of doing that, and everyone's like, whoa, it's so revolutionary, and I'm like, it's not. It's what the British people do that already annoys me.
I know, it's like, I don't know. I never do any callbacks, but when you really look at it, it's kind of lazy.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you already wrote
It's
that
just
joke.
like, I need another joke. Why don't we just reuse this one?
Just throw it in there.
And people always think it's like the most amazing thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
They're like, he said that 20 minutes ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, which is
it's
funny
stupid.
that that's the reaction, because it's just like, does that mean everyone in the audience is working under the assumption this wasn't planned? So when they do a callback, they're like, whoa,
Yeah.
I forgot this
They're
was
like, this
planned.
guy's amazing.
Or they're like, whoa, he talked for so long and then remembered a thing he said.
Well, remember, this is all fucking like
I remember
magic
this
tricks.
is the
Some
last time I was
audiences-
listening.
They have to go in with that assumption, usually. I mean, the normal audience probably doesn't know
Yeah.
how comedy really works, like, mechanically.
To be fair, every time I see someone end on like a good callback, I'm always just like, I should have a callback.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's just a joke.
So like, I get it. I
That's why
get
you-
like the big like pop and shit.
That's why you're
but-
talking shit about callbacks. You're just
Yeah,
jealous you can't
'cause I
do
don't
it.
have one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like when you, because I've never done a callback, so I assume when like you finally find one that like actually works and fits in another joke somehow, and,
Yeah.
like, makes sense, then must feel
Yeah, it
kinda
seems
good.
like really convenient.
Yeah.
Like, it probably just works out.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
but we've never done it. So
yeah. I'm just like, and anyway, I'm doing heroin, watching The Wire.
Yeah. You can't.
And they're like, that's not what you're talking
you can't
about.
ham fist it sometimes. It's just not going to work.
And really, like,
Did you say ham fist?
I said ham fist it. Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means you try and force it in without it really making sense.
yeah, you just
logically.
fucking.
I mean, I get it. I don't understand why
It's like
ham
how
is involved.
it's like how you're drinking these beers. You're ham fisting them.
ham fisting them.
You're just pouring them down your gullet.
I also think of this, like, especially like, you can't do a callback in a 15-minute set. That just feels like
Oh,
you
for
didn't
sure.
have
Like,
enough
why don't you
material.
watch me do it in a 4-minute set.
Fuck.
No, like in 5 minutes, you don't really see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only works if you're doing at least a half hour.
Yeah, because you have to.
You could probably
fucking
do it in
weave
20 minutes.
I forgot what comedian it was.
It's got to be like your first joke.
There's like some Canadian dude that I was listening to. No, not Nick Vatterott. He's the other one from Chicago. There's like some dude, his name is like Greg. I already fucking forgot what his name is.
Oh,
no,
Greg.
Glenn Wool. That's what it is.
Ugh,
Glenn Wool. Yeah,
terrible name.
He's all right. He's apparently a great comedian that kills it all the time. But I was listening to his album, and it was just
Apparently.
like, yeah, it was. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what other comedians say, and I'm like, cool, I get it. I heard his album. It was thematically correct, but his whole thing was like he was on an airplane and a thing was happening, and then he just kept going steps inside of why that thing happened, to then get to the very end to call all the way back to why the entire story even started. And I was like, okay, I get that you wrote an hour that was one long continuous story.
Oh, that was the whole hour?
Yeah, like full of jokes, and that
no
was
way.
like totally cool. It was, had like acts to it.
Yeah.
And also I'm like, why don't you just like make a movie?
Yeah.
I was like, I want to hear jokes.
You're like, all right, dude, you just did 50 at an open mic.
I'd love to see him practice.
50 at an open mic.
Like he drops like, can I just do a quick guest set to work some stuff out? And he just does the entire open mic by himself.
Yeah, just doesn't see the light.
I want one comedian to just go on stage for his special and just start doing jokes and be like, oh, that reminds me of this thing that one of my friends said. Anyway, here they are, and then bring them on stage to do 10
that'd be
minutes.
cool. That would be cool.
And then like in the middle, and then they keep doing that with
Yeah.
other comedians until he gets to the end. He's like, anyway, that's the end.
Yeah.
of my joke.
Their whole special
Yeah,
is
it's
just a
other
showcase
comics.
they booked.
Yeah, because I just think it
But
would be.
they are the only ones that get money from it, too.
Yeah, and but that's the thing is I feel like that's half fucking.
It's like, you guys are going
shows.
to be on my show because I'm paying you in exposure bucks.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, here's a comedian, but he also brought 5 friends with him, just like a regular headlining set.
This is a bringer special.
Yeah, it's, I want to see the real terrible shit get out.
Louis
to the world.
had one special where I think he left in
Yeah, he wore a
pretty
suit.
much. No, not
No,
that
okay,
one.
not that one. Okay, I'll let you finish then.
But he left in his openers like 3 or 4 minutes.
What's
from
that?
it, you know?
That's that dude's name.
That real old dude who's like a lunatic.
Yeah, he's like holding like
it's kind of funny, but
he holds like a jacket the entire time.
Yeah.
He kind of comes off as like nervous all the time, like his jokes aren't going to work, and they do.
Yeah.
Like that kind of comic.
I think
Amy Schumer does that shit too. She did like I think she did
maybe.
Mark Normand and Sam Morril,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like Amy Schumer presents.
Oh, I
So
see.
she like came out and did like 2 or 3 minutes and then let them do it.
Yeah, that was the Louis special before his last one, before they took them all down.
Jay London. That's what it is.
London.
Jay London. Yeah, I've seen him. Where he's
Not
just like,
into him.
wearing like denim sleeves, and he just hates his own self.
Like only the sleeves are denim?
Yes.
Denim sleeve wool sweater.
Anyway, comedy sucks. What else are you guys into? You guys got any things you're into?
We're doing.
Hey, I just got a text message that said, "Awesome, you're doing Petri dish again? I like that dude."
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
All right,
give it up for your host Petri dish.
We got a listener from the whole way in Parma, Ohio.
Just text him and be like, "Never mind."
I'm never doing this again.
Text him right
Never
now.
mind, his dick was out.
Yeah. No, that's my buddy John Paul. Apparently he's going to listen.
Hell yeah, Jean-Paul Van Damme.
Jean Paul. Hey, way to ruin the flow of the show, John Paul.
You fucked us. You fucked us, dude.
You fucked us.
Oh, shit.
And I'm not going to your wedding.
Hey, Nick, you got any plugs?
That was the same one as last week.
Yep.
That guy's so weird.
Dylan, what are you into? What media is touching your heart currently in the world?
Been listening to a lot of death metal.
Good.
Yeah.
Any bands in particular that you've been? Anyone you're catching your ear
Blood
right now?
Incantation is pretty sweet, and I was listening to Mammoth Grinder.
Mammoth
earlier.
Grinder.
Yeah, they fucking rip, dude.
All right.
Is that like
Mammoth
is that like
Grinder.
the grind rap for super heavyweight guys?
Like
I guess.
class 3 obese,
Yeah.
hairy gay men?
Yeah. Must have tusks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually like perfect. Like my buddy Tom, who lives in Ohio, was real into like metal, and I was just like, man, I just don't have time. Like, if you listen to like obscure metal, like you have to like spend a lot of your time
Researching.
even like figuring out what you listen to. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I just like the music.
You just want something
and
with
my buddy
energy.
Tom just started making monthly playlists of
Nice.
just shit that just came out. So I've been raging on that. They're called Cubicle Crushers.
Cubicle Crushers.
Yeah, because he just works in some office.
That's exactly what I want out of life.
Yep.
I need curation.
Yeah, so Mammoth Grinder's been sweet.
Fuck yeah.
What else? What was I really slaying on? Cloak. It's pretty wild. I've been kind of getting into like some black metal too.
Ooh.
Which the one dude, it's just like a solo weird dude from Europe. What's his name? Oh, Witch Vomit.
Witch Vomit.
Dude, they fucking slay. Like, it sounds like a total scam. Like, the name.
Yeah, the name is fucking Witch Vomit.
I literally, like, I would play this playlist, and I'd just be like, oh, shit, what is this song? And
You're
it
like,
was always
this is-
Witch Vomit.
I feel like metal has reached that point. Like I think in the last like 10 years, like basically since like 2008, 2009, they reached that point where they understand exactly what they are. They were like, oh yeah, they have their own fucking Adult Swim show at this point, so they're like, yeah, we get it. We know how cheesy we are about it. Let's fully go into it.
Yeah, exactly. And there's only like a handful of names to grab from.
Yeah, you know,
It's like blood, gore, like any of that shit.
And now we have
and then
fucking-
Witch Vomit was one that no one even knew was available.
yeah, Clown Party.
Yeah. I don't like Clown Party.
Me neither. I really liked their logo, but I listened to them and I was like, oh,
Yeah. Oh, Mizmor
Mizmor.
is the solo like black metal dude that fucking rips, dude. Maybe we'll play it while we watch the
Who knows?
exploding deathmatch.
It might already be the background music on that AM video.
Yeah.
It'll probably just be highlights, and it'll be Witch Vomit playing on there.
Yeah. Oh no, the one that's Onita and Terry Funk.
Mm-hmm.
Onita like wins, and then his entrance music starts to play, but it's like a different version of it. And it's just like a guitar solo, and there's like all these explosions and shit, and then it's just like. It's fucking sweet. It's like the best time for a guitar solo in the world.
Especially when there's plenty of explosions and barbed wire.
Guitar solos need explosions.
Right after you kill a guy in front of 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, like you've killed a guy, right?
Yeah.
C4 barbed wire deathmatch.
Don't you
5.
wish someone was playing guitar next to you?
I wish I was playing guitar during
Yeah.
it. I can't really solo, though, so it would have just been like, I'm going to play 3 chords in front of this
like
crowd.
A chord, B chord.
I'm like, listen to my chord structure.
If Ted Bundy didn't have a guitar solo, what hope do you have?
That's true.
Yeah, for real. A lot of chicks would be alive.
If only had that guy just playing a sweet solo behind
Turns
them the
out
whole
he
time.
just heard some sweet guitar.
If only Louis C.K. had learned a guitar, he wouldn't have had to jerk off in front of people. He could have just played them guitar, and they would have been like, this.
Yeah, he could have been like, hey, just listen to my song.
They're like, why don't I jerk this guy off?
Yeah. Learn to play guitar, you get jerked off voluntarily.
listen to my
guys.
song, I'm going to fire you.
Yeah.
That was his like opening joke when I saw him. It was just like, how does it go? He's like, it's like, hey, let me give you guys some advice. If you ever ask someone if you can jerk off in front of them, even if they say yes, don't fucking do it.
Fucking Louis.
Yeah. Can we cut that part out?
Nope, too late.
Yeah. They're already tracking us.
They already know. I mean, you're a white comic from the East Coast. They know you love Louis C.K. already. That's in there.
Does that not happen on the West Coast?
No.
No, people on the West Coast like John Mulaney, right?
Yeah, that's mostly it. Actually, no, he's more of a Midwestern person.
What about...
Everyone out here likes fucking... I don't know.
Who's the guy that did the special with no crowd?
Is that a thing?
It was an HBO special. Drew Miller?
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
It's garbage, but it seemed like a lot of like hit people would be like,
I feel like
this is
that
amazing.
was only LA people. Like
Yeah.
Chris
Gethard.
I don't think anyone likes Chris Gethard.
No, that's I think your Spotify. That's Witch Vomit.
No, that wasn't Vit.
Oh, that was Ms. I don't know.
That
I'm
was
gonna check out.
Candy.
Ooh, I'm gonna check out some of those bands because I like Candy.
Yeah, Chris Gethard. He's a huge fucking depressed.
Oh
cock.
wait, yeah, I forgot. I have that.
Chris Gethard. You have the song.
He had that show, and there's that
the
song.
Crying in the Wawa song.
Yeah, that's mostly just because I like Mal Bloom.
Yeah, I got you. But Chris Gethard's all featured on it. So
Yeah,
you
I
know.
forgot that was like from his album.
He's a nice guy, but his whole thing is just like mental illness.
Yeah, because I tried to listen to his podcast. Beautiful Anonymous. That's what it is. Where he just like phone calls people
What?
and then just talks to them about their life for
like
an hour.
That sounds very triggering.
Well, they have to sign up to like be in the calling list.
Oh, I
What?
see.
And I'm like, I can't. I hate talking to people
Sounds
on the phone.
stupid.
That
Do you ever
sounds
listen
terrible.
to Kill Tony?
Yeah, I hate that show.
I like people love it,
I've been
and I'm
digging it a
like,
little bit.
I listen to open mic comedy 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah.
I skip
Why
it.
would I do it on my off time?
I mean, I skip it explicitly just like get to the guys that he has on regularly to see what they're all about.
Yeah, they're
And
good when they're like mean to comics and
Yeah,
shit.
he's had this one dude, fucking, what's his name? It's like first name William something. He's like just super fucking weird. He goes up on stage, wears like sandals, and he's like super white, has like a big beard. He reminds me of Jonathan, honestly, as far as like comic delivery.
No way.
Because he's just like, none of his stuff is like real ideas. It's like just, he's basically lying for like a minute at a time.
Guy. Yeah.
I think it's fuck. I'll have to find his name somewhere.
I don't know.
I was so close to being on Kill Tony at Skankfest, and they pulled my name out and said it, and then they were just like, actually, we should probably have a girl perform. And they just put my name back in the
All right.
fucking bucket.
William Montgomery, that's his name.
I don't know that guy.
I don't know if I like Kill Tony. Like I listened to it for a little while.
Like, I get it. I get why
Yeah.
people like it, but it's only, like, not comics that like it.
I think a lot of,
After a while,
I think they just enjoy the comics getting roasted.
The roasting, but then after,
which
after
I
a while,
like too,
it's just
but
so.
It's just like, I don't want to listen to... I know it's only 1 minute, but I don't want to listen to open mic comedy.
It's like, okay, yeah, I got to go to an open mic, and then I just get to listen to a comic.
I'm like,
that I
I'm
already
on my
don't like.
way to an open mic.
Oh,
Why would I fucking listen
People,
to this?
people, they out here, they like Bert Kreischer. That's what they like. That's like,
Who's that?
that's like the most
I don't
LA
think I know
you
that
can
guy.
get. Where it's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
oh, he's all personality, and you're like, that's
Yeah.
not
like
enough.
live in New York.
He's
though?
shirtless and screaming.
Well, yeah, but he's like,
No, he lives in L.A.
yeah,
Oh, does he? Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right.
I know a lot
sure.
about him
I
for
mean,
how much I hate him.
Well, you
but-
got to keep your enemies
I
closer.
know.
man, fuck comedians.
Comedians are stupid.
Austin, what things do you like?
There's this one show that I was watching about comedians from Vice. So two things that we both hate, that everyone just seems to be hating on.
What
it's
is
called.
it?
It was like a show they put out like a couple of years ago called Flophouse.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
it. So it's just like
Swap House?
Flophouse. So
Flophouse.
like
Okay.
yeah, it's just like it's basically just a comedy showcase basically, but they do it like in these comedy houses.
It's like
So they
just an open mic,
Pretty
but
much. Well, yeah, with like,
also the real world.
with name, well, like kind of like on the rise names.
Oh,
Like a lot of
okay.
guys you might have seen like on Conan, like Solomon Gregorio and David Bory is on one.
Oh, I know.
Talent.
I
They
like
go to the
barely know Solomon,
Mhm.
but sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
all right.
But like this was like my favorite story. My one buddy moved from Cleveland to L.A. and he was doing all right,
Uh-huh.
but he came back and like hosted the same show that we always like did in Ohio. And he said he was just like, there's just like no one there, and he's just like hosting this shitty show. And he turned to the TV, and there was his friend Solomon on.
yeah on Conan.
He was just like, "What is
Yeah.
happening?"
Yeah. But the show just goes to like different scenes, and like they do like a show like in one of the houses, like where all these comics live. So they had one on the Sylvan
House
house.
show.
So Andrew Holmgreen's on, and Andrew Moore, David Bory, and they just show a bunch like showcase a bunch of these like local comics. That was just one that I was just like kind of watching like the last couple of days. Not like I'm super into it, but you asked me to plug something, so there it is.
Cool.
I was
That's
thinking
all you
about
get.
I was thinking about renting like a weird, like really big house, like down on like Mount Rose Highway or something, and just doing like a house show.
Do it. I mean,
Yeah.
really. I mean, you
Well, I should have done it in the summer.
Yeah, you got to like Airbnb it and not tell them.
Well,
what's
yeah,
happening.
that was my plan. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. I don't see why that.
But wouldn't that be
work.
sweet if we
That
just
would
did
be
like a
kinda
sweet
neat,
like
like a fun
backyard
little-
show?
It'd be
Like
fun.
we could make a bunch of like pulled pork or something.
That's your move. He's like, oh, we're just got a bunch of comics around to eat pulled pork out of
Yeah.
a crock pot.
You
We'll
said-
make
oh, you
some
said-
food. They probably
Hell
have a
yeah.
grill.
You just need an excuse to eat pulled pork.
I have
'Cause you've
too
made-
much pulled pork.
You've made too much, and you're only one person.
Yeah, I bought a smoker and immediately made 11 pounds of pulled pork. And
Dude, hell yeah.
I still have not finished.
Yeah, why don't you just bring some down here?
Oh yeah, I should have.
Hey, you should just
Yeah,
brought me.
should've.
You
brought me-
can fucking have
hot
it.
meats.
I don't even want it.
Yeah, you're real tired of it at this point.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I literally threw like 9 pounds in the freezer
Damn.
immediately.
Yeah, you were like, I know I'm not going to want this much.
Yeah. When did Game of Thrones end? That was when I made
That's when you
Yeah.
made it all.
God damn.
because everyone was like, "Oh, we got to get together to watch the finale," and I was like, "I don't watch
Well,
it."
Maybe you
Pulled
should.
pork for
Maybe
it.
you got to get back. Maybe you got to get into that show, The Vikings, in order to get back into the
Yeah,
pulled
finish
pork.
off the
Viking
pulled
show?
pork.
Yeah,
That
there's a
sounds
Viking show with
sweet.
Mark Hamill.
Ah, okay.
Got any shows coming up?
Yes, Thursday night, I will be hosting at the Pioneer Underground
Dank.
for headliner Justin Ruppel from, well, is that how you're going to act?
Yep.
Well, I don't feel that way. Justin Ruppel is from How to Train a Dragon
Yeah,
3.
You might know him as the voice of T.J. Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the voice of T.J. Miller, but he didn't do any of those bad things.
Yep.
That's why he's the voice. Hence, the voice of T.J. Miller.
He's in a black and white movie with fucking what's his face?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
It's a Korean movie.
Yeah.
He also, I never really figured out how it worked, but I think he shot a special in Reno a couple months ago.
I think it might be confused.
Justin Ruppel? No, it was definitely Justin Ruppel.
I think you might. I know Kabir Singh did one too here.
I know Kayvon.
No,
Or not
literally-
Kayvon. No, not Kabir. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, Kayvon.
My bad.
No, I was like working with Justin Ruppel the whole weekend, and then I didn't work Saturday, and he literally like posted on Facebook like, "Hey guys, I'm shooting a special tonight." I was
Yeah, it's
like,
probably
you
just-
should plan
All right.
further ahead, but that's an interesting.
He probably
approach.
just got it recorded so that he could like give it to somebody in his management to be like, I have a special that you could put out, and they're
Yeah.
like, we'll give it to people. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's a special when I record my set on my phone. Apparently.
It is.
So catch
I'm
it
like,
stream.
probably on Netflix
so catch it.
eventually.
So catch it streaming in your inboxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So show up on Thursday and hope that Dylan's shooting a special, guys.
Yeah. Is Justin Ruppel from here?
No.
No, he's like from
He
Seattle.
just
I think.
really like
Wayne just really loves him.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. He's a good draw though. Like every show I've done with him is fucking packed.
Because like for like 5 straight years he was just here every 3 months.
Yeah. Well, he was here 3 months ago.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be a good show. It'll be a good weekend.
It's always a good show.
Yeah. He really fucking draws. So what am I going to say about it? Other than it's stupid.
Well, we already called him out for being Armenian. Oh, no.
Is he?
I don't know. He has that joke about it.
That brown hair of his. I don't know.
Austin, got any shows coming up?
Yeah, this Friday. Over at the Reno Improv.
There it is.
I forget
I'm on
to
the big
sign up for that every single month.
Yeah, I do too now.
Yeah.
Mainly because they've changed it so that like only 6 like veteran, I guess, open micers can get on, and they have like 6 spots saved for.
That's like the only
fresh
change,
face
right?
guys. Pretty much.
They've had that change for a minute.
Well, that and the email like the first to reserve a spot, first come first serve type deal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, so the Reno Improv, Taylor Evans, Scott Powers, who are going to be here on Wednesday as well. But I'll save that for your plug.
You're headlining that one show.
Kinda.
That's going to be a great show. I'm stoked.
Oh, well, thank you.
When is
All
that?
right.
Black Friday.
Friday, the 22nd.
No,
Black Friday.
Next week is Black
Next
Friday.
Friday is Black Friday.
Oh, so it's this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna come.
But Taylor Evans coming out, so it is Black Friday.
Oh wait, I have a. What time does that show start? I have a show at
8.
the basement in Reno.
Oh yeah, Joey show is happening.
Wait,
Yeah,
I haven't
got
heard
a
anything
Joey
about.
show.
So that's another plug then. Do you know? So that's Joey's show.
And Joey Sorgano's show.
What time is that though? Do you know?
I believe it's at 7. It's in the
Okay.
basement in Reno.
Because last week he was
the basement, not just any basement.
Yeah, the basement.
Yeah.
'Cause I was here-
The basement.
But I think that's kind of early, so I should be able to make it over.
Yeah, he was here last week, and he mentioned that, and I told him like he asked like what shows are going on the 22nd. I said, oh, this one I'm on at the Improv, co-headlining.
Just all of them.
And he said he kind of felt bad, but I told him like, no, you can still do your show. I mean, I'd like to do.
It'll probably be wrapped up.
Yeah, I'd like to
before,
be on it.
You're on stage.
Yeah, I'd like to be on it too, actually.
Yeah,
but
I hear a lot of good shit about Taylor Evans too.
Oh yeah, he's, really
he's
funny.
great.
Yeah.
He was like super out of it, like fucked up out of his mind at Savage Henry, so that was fun.
Nice.
No, he's a great
Isn't
comic,
everyone
too.
though. Everyone's fucked
A
up.
lot of
at
them.
Nothing like a good problem drinker. Yeah, I think my show starts at 7, so hopefully I can just
You'll
fucking
be-
do it and bail. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got to stay for the whole thing.
Yeah,
anything-
Joey Sorgano hated me for a minute
Why?
because I didn't realize how to check messages on Instagram.
Ah.
So he's asked me to be on like 2 shows, and then one day I was like, "Holy shit, dude! I'm sorry,
Yeah, like,
did
I've
not get
never
any of
seen these before.
Yeah, but
But that's
doing the one now.
That's about it. I mean,
Yeah.
just 22nd, and then after that, probably going to lay low for the winter, just hosting my mic. That's about it.
Hibernate.
Yeah, kind of
Hibernation.
like recoup a little bit, try and find like some emotional grounding
Yeah.
and some actual like funny again.
Yeah. How has your mic been doing?
It's been doing okay. I mean, people
Really? That's
show
like the
up.
most brutal mic I've been to in
Yep.
Reno.
Yeah, we went to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I've only been there once, but yeah, the crowd is
It's not there, but
unforgiving.
just any mic here in Reno, honestly.
Yeah.
So
It's like a battle because I'm like, well, this is a block away from my house.
last week was fun though. I mean, there's like 2 new guys who I'd never seen go up. Like one dude who'd been doing it at Beck's, who lived out here in Sparks, and then a
I
dude
haven't
who
been to Beck's in so long.
It's so fucking far. I can't.
And
there's,
it's like, what am I going to close down the club and then
well, here, I'm gonna make you
go
feel.
to Beck's at fucking 11?
I'll make you guys feel bad for a quick second. Another guy showed up to Beck's, or not Beck's, but the Elbow Room. He drove all the way up from USA Parkway to make it to the open mic. So, yeah.
Elon Musk?
No, it was some just dude named AJ.
Huh.
And he came in with his buddy Elon, though. So,
I mean, who cares how far you're driving if you don't do another show?
Yeah, or if you know Elon Musk.
It's like if someone comes from like Sacramento, you're like, oh, no shit, that's like 2 hours away.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
But
where
you
you were going to stay in
You
USA
just came
Parkway?
from somewhere where there's no other shows.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys ever do that like garage show in Urington
Yes.
No,
But
I
I did the fucking
that just
giant...
got promptly canceled?
Oh.
Well, we did the one that was way too many comedians in the movie theater. And it was
Movie
fucking-
theater in Urington?
Yeah. Yeah,
shit,
because
I
they
didn't hear
had
about that.
booked 2 of the shows in the garage for the same night. And all of them sold out. And so they just booked the movie theater.
Of course
and
they sell out. There's 12 seats. in
Exactly.
that
So they put like
I'm sure it's fine. I've never
8
done it.
comedians from each show onto one giant show, and it was like
yeah, yeah,
4 hours long.
No
and I
way.
got tequila blasted and yelled at the audience for 15 minutes. And I was never asked back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they booked me like 4 times and it always got canceled or changed. So I've never been there. They said it was going to start again in November, but haven't heard anything.
Yeah, it doesn't everything
all
start
quiet.
back up again
All
eventually.
quiet on the Western
Yeah.
Front.
It looked cool though. I saw like pictures of the room. It looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But
Man, I can't wait to be quote-unquote running a comedy room so I can tell other people that I don't like to fuck off.
How come you haven't name dropped that
mainly
shit
because
yet?
you can't say fuck. Well, because he haven't gotten to his plugs yet.
Yeah, I haven't got now. My turn.
Hang on, I have some other songs.
He has other shows he forgot about.
I prepared 10 minutes on why I hate Burke.
Oh, wait, I'll be at the Comedy Store, a Comedy Cellar, New York.
Gonna be doing Kill Tony. Forget what we said about it earlier.
Dave Chappelle let me have his special.
So the night that this comes out, which is tomorrow, November 19th, starting up every Tuesday at Coffee and Comics over on Moana. Come hang out. My open mic is called Coffee and Comics because it made me laugh.
Wow.
Yeah, motherfuckers. The poster is just a picture of me sitting in the Sparks Marina wearing my best Hawaiian shirt.
It's a good marina.
It was
Real
wonderful.
good marina.
Also, you put your face out there so they know who to talk to.
Yeah,
when you
now
get to
my
the show.
face exists in the world, and they can come see it. So that'll be every Tuesday, starting at 6 o'clock. Well, sign up at 6. Show will start when we have the amount of comics we need, which is only going to be like 10 people, because I don't want to fucking be there that long.
Just fair.
Yeah, I'm capping
So
it off.
it's not going to start, is what you're saying.
It's gonna start immediately, and then I'm going to be like, we only have 3 comics signed up? Good, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Everyone's going to fucking the jungle.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want it over by 8 so we can fuck off out of there. They can close up and go home, and then we can all go be sad at the jungle.
Is it
Or,
like
I guess, Hughes and
until
Porter.
the place closes, basically?
Yeah, the place closes at 8,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, really,
Dude, that's what I did at Imbibe, and it is so, like, nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I'd
You're
like
just
to close.
Don't tell another joke. They have to close. Like,
I'd like
this
to
is
close
weird.
before that. Like, I want to be
Yeah.
closed. That's why I'm gonna like.
Well, but you got 2 hours if you fucking...
Yeah, 2 out of 10
Yeah.
comics.
Yeah,
no
it'll be-
problem.
it'll be
Especially
fine.
if you cap it off like with like 5
Yeah, and
minutes.
especially if I just do 5 minutes in between every comic. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
yeah,
you
yeah.
should.
You can do that.
You know, the classic hosting move.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Then
Should
Wednesday.
ignore the light the
Yeah.
whole time.
Wednesday
Well, who's
is going to
holding
be
it
a
up
show
for the host.
What the fuck's the place called? Mellow Fellow.
Oh, you're on that. I'm going to
Yeah,
that.
I'm doing,
That's
doing
going to be
that
fun.
one. Andrea and
I
Sarah
love
put me
Mellow
on.
Fella, dude.
Yeah,
They got
by
some wild food.
And names we have all recently dropped. Joey's going to be there. Taylor's going to be there. Scott's going to
Powers,
be there.
yeah,
and then I'm
good
going to
for
be
Joey able to fucking...
there. So we're going to fucking...
We didn't drop
warm
Scott
up
Powers
for
yet.
his show. I guess I
Right.
won't. But
what the fuck else is there? I got
Actually,
band
decent
shows in December. Quit stepping on my plugs.
Sorry.
I got band shows in December. One of them is going to be December 14th at the Library Tap House and Hookah Lounge. I might be a private event though, but show up at 6:30 and just see if you can get a fucking spot. And also December 20th at Shay's, Sad Giants is headlining a show. We didn't know we were headlining until I already said yes.
it's called headlining when it's bands.
Yeah, apparently. Either way, they made the poster a photo of the Iron Giant crying,
Yeah.
so I was down for that.
Yeah, you
There
gotta
we go, yeah.
Get some prints of that. That's really
That's
cool.
Yeah,
you.
I'm definitely going to steal
That's
a couple of
fucking
those.
you,
like
dude.
But then they made an Eventbrite page, and you can buy tickets beforehand. That's never happened
Oh,
to me
yeah.
before.
Is that the
I
first
only
one they've
get
done
them
that
from
for?
brown paper tickets. That's the only one I do.
Brown paper bag tickets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you just write on a bag.
It's
Generally,
a 40
yeah.
ounce. The 40 ounce is my ticket. I drink it and then I break the bottle and I
Yeah.
threaten people who
They're
won't
like,
let
"Are
me
you
in."
trash? You can come to the show."
I got
Hell
this-
yeah.
my brown paper bag ticket right here.
Yeah.
That is the kind of
There
ticket
you
that
go.
I have at Shay's.
There you go.
Yep.
Do you look like you're going to stab me? Come on in.
While you're
Yeah.
checking me for weapons, I
Aren't
already
you,
slit your throat.
Aren't you going to have a new music video coming out?
Eventually.
Shot by Dylan Musk?
Yeah, but
Allegedly.
we still don't know the exact details, but it is going to happen.
All right,
Hopefully,
we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, we should have that shot and edited by February when I was planning to have the single come out.
Okay.
We'll see.
You know, I got a video job now.
Can I be in
I got
the
a real
video?
job now.
So now you have like a
Can I-
subscription
no,
to editing?
I'm all warmed up.
Hell
Can
yeah.
I be in the?
Yeah, so I
be in
can
the
shoot
video?
a real good video.
No, you can't be in the video.
No, I can't be in the
This one's
video?
like a serious video with
Is
no
it?
other people in it.
Okay.
It's going to be directed real well. Not gonna be like the last one, which was just like fun
I'm not
fucking
going to
around
act
on
like
Labor
I'm
Day.
directing. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm gonna act like I'm directing because
Okay,
I
cool.
get way too serious.
I'll do
about
whatever you say.
Yeah, I get serious about my music project. It's
Yeah.
comedy that I don't give a fuck about.
Really, that's the wrong way to go about it.
Yeah, well, now
Pop punk is dead, Bobby.
so is comedy.
Yeah, but it's not as dead.
It's oversaturated. For
Yeah.
sure.
Although My Chemical Romance just came back,
Yeah.
so they're probably about equal right now.
Yeah, really. Like, as long as I just don't call my band pop punk, I can still just go to different bars and be like, let me play here. I wear a denim jacket.
Yeah, we have guitars.
Yeah. Or like, if I go to a bar and I'm like, let me do comedy, they're going to be like, get the fuck out of my
Yeah.
town
They're
forever.
like, you're not funny. I might have a show coming up.
Like another room, or
yeah, I might have another room. I'm not going to say it on here.
Yeah, you don't want to curse it.
It's probably already cursed.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it the new Imbibe brewery they opened up?
No, it is not.
Right at the outlets.
You weren't here. I mentioned how I brought that up to
the Engine 8 Winery here in Sparks.
Bring it.
Dude,
I thought about making that a room.
That place is fun, and I don't like wine at all. I don't care about it. And I tried that wine, and I was just like even I can tell this is pretty bad.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this was made by...
Yeah. But the owner was there, and he was like bartending. He was like the nicest dude in the world. Well, so maybe they'll get their shit together.
We all just know wine sucks.
Maybe they'll buy some real
drinks. I don't like wine at all, but
like I've made wine.
I was like, I can tell.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Wine sucks.
It's still there.
It's just sugar and grapes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar and grapes, and you leave it in a bucket for a fucking year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, I might have a new room coming up.
All right, that's fucking exciting.
Maybe. Sounds promising.
I'm fingers crossed because
I think it's going to be Tuesday. Is it like 6 to 8?
Just make it every other Monday.
It's just going to be outside of your room.
It's at this Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
It's at this Blue Lives Matter coffee shop.
God damn! Whoa, go try to set an open mic up with them.
I should.
Just tell them, tell them you're enemies with me.
I'm like, don't worry, David Gamble Jr. will not come.
No, it's okay. They told me on Twitter that their owner is black, so they obviously can't be racist.
They meant they own a black.
Yes. That was basically how it went down. And I was like, all right, cool, guys. Thanks for proving tokenism is fun.
Exactly. No, there's a spot on East 4th that's fairly new. And allegedly are interested in doing some comedy. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens. Probably just like a monthly thing, you know?
There you go.
I sent him an email like 3 hours ago. So we'll see how it goes. But I feel good about it.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah. And if it's anything like my other shows, it'll last
It'll get at least 3 months, yeah. Well, that's good. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Are we going to play Mad Libs?
Yeah, no.
Oh, we don't do that
anymore? No, I uninstalled the app because it was just taking up space. Yeah, maybe I'll bring it back for year number 4. But this has been the cap to 3 years of this fucking podcast.
Season finale.
Yeah, next one you hear is going to be just a bunch of people drunk at Thanksgiving. So, guys, this has been it.
Like this, but with turkey.
Yeah, so I'll be full of like 3 kinds of stuffing, 2 kinds of stuffing, and then we'll see who else wants to show up because I didn't plan this well.
Is that on Thanksgiving?
No, Saturday. You should come out.
Like the Saturday after Thanksgiving?
This Saturday, I just decided to make a Thanksgiving happen.
I can probably do that.
Do a little early Thanksgiving.
Show up at like noon
before I go host at the Pioneer Underground.
There you go.
You can come by here and just rub it in everyone's face.
Yeah,
it's like guess who I'm hosting for, guys.
Hey guys, I can't hang on to Thanksgiving because I have gigs.
Have you heard of a little movie called How to Train Your Dragon Part 3? Do you know T.J. Miller? You might like this guy.
That's awesome.
We've all worked with him.
Yeah, we've all worked with him.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
Not to me.
Well, he's a nice guy.